Oh my goodness. Welcome everybody to Jack's Treasures. This is our DVD all horror shows with $2 and for starts, and we do have some price falls. There are 81 items in our show. I did have to cancel one of them that had a pre-bid on it because I didn't realize it when I listed it. But after I looked at it a minute ago, I realized that it was a bootleg, and I don't sell bootlegs. So we're going to go ahead and get started with 10 horror movies. This is the 10 horror movies one right here. It's got Curtains, The Dead Winter, Howling, Trancers, Keepsake, Prom Night, Wages of Sin, Hell's Highway, Puppet Master, and Shaded Places. And we're selling that one for $2. And we're going to start running these off at about 15 seconds. 15 to 10 seconds. We'll start off with 15 seconds and then we'll down to 2. And we want to welcome everybody to Jack's Treasures. And we got our little buddy Eddie there from Iron Maiden. Our little Eddie. That's our Eddie guy right there. All right. Next one, 28 days. 28 days later.
Requests, feel free to let us know.
Yep. 28 days later, the full screen special edition of 28 Days Later. I saw both of these movies. I actually thought they were pretty decent. Not too bad for zombie apocalyptic type movies. But we're going to run this one. We're going to start running everything for 10 seconds, babe. We got a lot we got to get through today. We do have some pre-bids. I don't have those pulled, and I have them in alphabetical order. So if you are in the room and you want one, just let me know, and I can pull it out there pretty quick. All right, this is a 4-film collection of Hollywood hits of Hostel, Hostel Part 2, The Tattooist, and The BTK Killer. The BTK Killer. So you get 4 movies for the price of 1. Did you run that one? Oh, it's running now. Okay, I got you. The next one will be Alone in the Dark. Alone in the Dark. This is our all horror DVD sale. All horror DVDs. All of them have been checked, and they all are in good working condition. This is Alone in the Dark. Got Christian Slater, Tara Reid, and Stephen Dorff in it. Arousing fight scenes and notorious nonstop action.
Anything that sells tonight will probably be packed up on Sunday and go out on Monday.
Yes. All right, let's see. What do we got next? We got American Psycho. This is the unrated version. Huh?
That was a great movie.
I never saw it. Boy, I haven't seen hardly any of these movies, as a matter of fact. I don't like really horror movies and stuff. This is a widescreen version of American Psycho, the unrated version. 10 seconds. And if there's anything anybody wants, just go ahead and ask. We got everything listed in the show. I do have a lot more of some DVDs. So we might have some. If you're looking for a particular one, I might have one for you. This is Amityville Horror, Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes. It's got Patty Duke, Jane Wyatt, and Norman Lloyd.
This one does have a pre-bid on it.
This one has a pre-bid on it. So we'll sell this one for sure. I remember when Amityville came out. Oh, it's a Tarawa Kid. I remember when this movie came out. It was supposed to be like based on a real life horror that took place. Congratulations right there. Okay, here's the next one. And it'll start a price fall. Here is a Friday, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. And this is the French version. Okay, this is a French version of the movie. It does come with English subtitles. It is in English and in French, so you can watch it in either one of English or French. But that is a French version of the movie of A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. I had A Nightmare on Elm Street 1 to 4 and 5 to 8, but I sold those already. All right, Army of Darkness, the Screwhead edition from the director of Spider-Man and Drag Me to Hell. Very famous cover on that one with the guy with the chainsaw and stuff like that. Yeah. After this one?
Darkness, actually.
Huh?
I liked Army of Darkness.
I never saw it. Never saw this one either. Of course, like I said, I've seen a couple of these movies.
It's very comedic.
Oh yeah, I kind of get that. It's got that feel to it. Kind of got that comedic feel to it. All right, this is an Asian horror movie. Okay, it's by a Tartan Asian extreme. Fairy tales have never been this grim. A Tale of Two Sisters, a Kim Yi Woo film. So bloody good, as the San Francisco Chronicle says. $2 right there. A Tale of Two Sisters, a Kim Ji Woo film. Tartan Asian Extreme. What's up, movies with doobies? I hope you are doing well. We got all horror tonight. Here, Hellraiser's Doug Bradley's A Vampire's Tale. Darkness is your only friend. Looks like vampires in the West, as a matter of fact, what it looks like. Yeah.
It looks interesting.
Yeah, it definitely does look kind of interesting. Yes, we're doing very well there, movies with doobies. We're just really busy and trying to get through, get ready for Halloween and get all of these out and try to get you guys some great items. Here is Carrie. This is the remake of the movie Carrie. I remember the original with Sissy Spacek and John Travolta was in it, as a matter of fact. You will never know her name. Yes, we are super busy too. We hope everybody's having a great night on Whatnot. Carrie the remake. All right, let's see. What do we got now? Oh, Child's Play 3. There's little Chucky. This is the widescreen version. There comes a time to put away childhood things, but some things won't stay put.
You know, if I saw this one, I know I saw the original, and I remember Bride of Chucky. I don't know if I saw Child's Play 3, though.
I couldn't tell you. I've never saw any of them. I already sold the first one. I had to Child's Play 1, Chucky's like birthday edition and stuff like that, but I already had sold that one.
The YouTube chat is lonely. Yeah, I don't know who, if anyone, actually watches them on YouTube, but they're available.
Yeah, what's up there, Senor Inc? I hope everything is going well your way. Congratulations again. Are you back from your honeymoon? The Cult, or Cult is the name of this movie right here, with a bunch of people in there. I never even heard of this one. That is awesome, man. I am so glad. I'm so happy for you, too. I always have the best wishes for all of our wonderful people out there in Whatnot land. This is a double feature. 2 movies that became chilling horror classics. Creatures from the Haunted Sea is the first one, and the second one is called Nightmare Castle. And they're horror movies entertainment. These are the ones that I really like.
That makes sense. I watch a lot of YouTube when I'm working. I just like to listen to people on YouTube. It makes me feel less lonely.
Yeah, Tracy listens to YouTube. I don't really listen to it a whole lot. Congratulations, Movies with Doobies, and you got a treat because you started a prize fall, and the prize fall you probably will want this one too because it's another doubles features, 2 different movies, right? One is called King of the Zombies, which just looks really great. And then the ever classic with John Barrymore of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which I just think is phenomenal. And yes, it price fall down to $1. I always have something on in the back. Yeah, I do too, but I watch movies and stuff. And right now I'm on a documentary kick where I'm watching a bunch of documentaries getting ready to put up. Here is Dracula Untold. Every bloodline has a beginning. Yeah, those are cool. I mean, I love the old movies and stuff. I can't get Tracy to watch anything that's in black and white. You know, she just won't do it and stuff. And I tell her, I says, those are some of the best movies. You know, there's not an over reliance on CGI and all of that stuff. You get really good actors that are they're just trying to do their best to have some really cool stuff. And I like the old black and white horrors and things like that. I got another black and white horror coming up too that you might be interested in because it's got 2 versions of the same movie in it, I think. This is Dreamcatcher by Stephen King. Evil Slips Through. This is a widescreen edition.
I've never seen the movie, but the book was good.
Oh, the book of Dreamcatchers
and
was good?
For some reason, price followed that. I'm sorry.
Well, you guys got a special treat on there. Tracy prize followed that one. So if you wanted to take advantage of Dreamcatcher and get it for $1, you definitely could have at that point. All right, here's, yes, it does. Yes, yes. All right, here's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And this is a good one because it's got two features of the same film on one disc. It's got the 1932 edition and the 1941 edition. And neither one of those are the edition that had the one that you got, Movies with Doobies, because that was John Carradine. Or no, I don't know who it was, but I remember saying his name. Yeah, Barrymore. But neither one of these has them on there. So this is a pretty good one right here.
Times, apparently.
Yeah, well, it's a great story too. I forget who wrote that. And, somebody famous wrote that. The story of these right here.
I'm not sure.
I want to say Hugo, but I keep.
Congrats, Tony has 9 fingers.
Yes, congratulations, right there. I'm trying to look. Film of Robert Louis Stevenson. Did he tell it? He might have.
That's a coincidence. I have 9 fingers too, but I also have a 10.
All right, here's Evil Eyes with Alec Baldwin and Udo Kier, a writer with the power to bring his stories to life and death. Oh, look at the axe on there. You're getting ready to hack something to death right there. But Adam Baldwin, not Alex Baldwin. I'm sorry, Adam Baldwin, not Alex Baldwin.
Oh, that should have been Price Fall.
That should have been Price Fall.
I'm not Price Falling when I'm supposed to, and
she's messing with you guys.
Well, we're gonna Price Fall the next 3.
She's going to prize fall the next 3. She's in charge of all of these shows, by the way.
I'm terrible. Congrats, Tony.
All right, well, we're going to be prize falling Final Destination. Here's Final Destination, the New Line Platinum Series. I'm guessing this is the first one, and they had a whole bunch of them. I have no idea. Death Doesn't Take No for an Answer. It's a snap case. It's got a little shiny case to it, as you can tell, a little bit of the shiny to it, stuff like that.
2 at least. I don't know if I saw the on 2.
I never saw any of them. I always get them confused with Final Fantasy and some other one. There's another movie out there like that's a Final something that I always get them confused with. And then Frailty or Failty will be next, and then Friday versus Jason, and that one will be price fall too. Friday versus Jason. Freddy versus Jason. All right, here it is. Frailty. Right there with Bill Paxton and Matthew McConaughey. I don't even know how to say his name. No Soul is Safe. No Soul is Safe for Frailty. And I actually spelled it right. I had a hard time. Every time I kept looking at it, I'm going, it just doesn't look right. And this will be our last price fall, unless she decides to do more. Freddy versus Jason. The Ultimate Battle of Evil versus Evil. It is a 2-disc collection. Right there of Freddy Krueger versus Jason.
$1 on the clock.
$1. The next one will be Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. And I know that last week was Friday the 13th.
Yes, it was.
And this is Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood, widescreen edition. I saw this movie in the theater, not this one in particular, but I saw Friday the 13th, Part 3. Which was in 3D, and his little sword came out of the screen at you. It was pretty wicked.
Some of the Friday the 13th, I just don't remember which ones I've seen. They all kind of ran together in my
Here
head.
is Hannibal. This is Hannibal. Anthony Hopkins and Julianne Moore, the Ridley Scott film. I think this is this a prequel or the sequel?
I think it was a Red Dragon was a prequel. I don't remember.
Well, this one might be a sequel to the something of the Lambs. What the hell was it? Silence of the Lambs. Yeah.
I know I saw that years ago. It just wasn't the same as the first one to me. It didn't have the magic.
Quentin Tarantino's Hostel Part 2, written and directed by Eli Roth, unrated director's cut, the widescreen edition. Certified by Elite Hunting, shocking and explicit. What it says.
I think we're listening to our Halloween playlist.
We are listening to our Halloween playlist. So we're listening to The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Much anything that has a witch or a devil or a vampire in it is fair game for this list.
I don't even know if we have Jekyll and Hyde on this one or not. This is the first one, Hostel, the unrated widescreen cut. Quentin Tarantino presents Hostel, written and directed by Eli Roth. I don't know why Quentin Tarantino would be presenting it if it was written and directed by Eli Roth. Welcome to your worst nightmare. I have no idea. Did you run it?
I did.
Okay. All right, this is one that
That is true.
I think this one is really, really cool. This is Incubus, and it's an unrated version. It says his dreams are your nightmares. There's one of my favorite television shows of all times has always been Barney Miller, and there was an episode of Incubus and Succubus, and I think it was great.
Do we still have Cult or a Vampire's Tale?
I think we have a Vampire's Tale, and I know we have Cult. Yes, we have both of them. I can run them both. I should say rerun them both. All right. Did we sell Incubus?
Incubus did not sell.
Incubus. That was actually a cool one right there. All right. Here's the Vampire's Tale right there. And so we have that one. We'll run that one for $2, and then that'll start a price fall on Cult. So you'll be able to get both of these movies for $3. That is if they sell. But there's a Vampire's Tale right there. And anything that needs to be listed or anybody wants, just go ahead and let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go back to order as soon as I finish these two. Congratulations. Sony has 9 fingers. And there's Cult right there, which I've never even seen this one or have never even really heard of it. Once you're in, there's no getting out. A supernatural thriller with real star power starring Hollywood's fastest rising young stars. 2007.
Okay.
2007 is when that one came out, and that's $1.
I'll run it through one more.
We're gonna run that through one more time in case you want that one there. Tony has 9 fingers, and if not, then we will move on to our next one. But that is the one of Cult. Okay, I'll put this one off to the side just in case.
If you pop back in and you are looking for it, let us know.
Yeah, and I will price it.
Oh, it said for him it would start soon.
Oh, well, here, let's try it one more time. We're in this one for 15 seconds.
Yeah.
We're going to try it one more time and see if we can get that one to run. We ran it twice. We'll run it again. I know that sometimes Whatnot is a little bit buggy.
On our end, it's running right now.
Yeah, it's running. It's got like 10 seconds left right now.
Okay. Oh,
there you got it now. And that'll start a price fall on the movie Insidious 2, Chapter 2.
Congrats, Tony.
Congratulations. We got that one all done. Here we go. Insidious Chapter 2. It will take what you love most, the most horrifying movie of the year. Insidious Chapter 2. Oh, no problem. I want to sell as many.
20 seconds. I'm sorry. I'll change my time back after this one.
Not a problem. Next one will be Jason, and I actually just wrote down that it was Jason. It's actually Jason 10.
I understand.
I'm looking for movies that I don't own. That's great. I mean, I hope I can hook you up. If you're looking for anything else, I do have a lot of them that aren't in the listing right now because I just ran out of room or time, actually. And so I didn't get some of them up. But if you're looking for anything in particular, I might even have them over there. And if I have it over there, Tracy can grab it and we can throw it up real fast. This is Jason. It's actually Jason 10. Evil gets an upgrade. So this is from Friday the 13th. That's where Jason's from. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember one time he took Manhattan. But yeah, this is Jason 10. All right. Jennifer 8. Andy Garcia and Uma Thurman. Darkness descends on a small town. A classic whodunit. I guess this one's more of a thriller. Thrills and chills.
I was actually watching a TikTok the other day from somebody who was an extra on a movie with Andy Garcia saying what a complete asshole he is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've heard a lot of actors are really assholes. I know that, like, Rodney Dangerfield, for all of his, like, charms and everything like that, he was a prick. You know, he used to come into the grocery store that I worked at, and he was just a prick. All right, this is See No Evil, or Kane in See No Evil. Kane the Wrestler. Nasty yet taunt, slice and dice them up horror flick. Widescreen version.
The Wrestler.
Yes, it is the Wrestler Kane.
I've always seen the movie. I didn't realize that was the same. Kane.
Yep, that's the same Kane who and then became like a mayor in a town in Tennessee. I guess he used his "See No Evil" as a big thing right here. All right, I know this one has a next one and two have a price whatchamacallits on here. This is the Legends of Horror. This is a box set. You're getting a classic features, 50 movies right here. You got Bela Lugosi, Boris Karloff, Christopher Lee, Alfred Hitchcock, Vincent Price, Lon Chaney Jr., Paul Naschy, and more. It's literally got 50 movies in here. All of them are in black and white. It looks like just amazing. That's just a great little box set for you to have and sit, and you could sit it and watch that thing for like 4 or 5 days. It's so good, you know. And it looks like really, really good movies in here. Awesome. Those are my types of movies right there.
Congrats, Taiwawa Kid.
Congratulations, Taiwawa Kid. And let's see, what do we? Yeah, that one is a good set right there. Here's Letters from a Killer. And I never knew Patrick Swayze did a horror. But it says, don't open the mail. And it's either a horror or a thriller. Yeah, hang on for the most thrilling ride since The Fugitive, the most suspense since Double Jeopardy. So it's like a thriller, suspense thriller. But I never knew that he ever made that. And that one had a pre-bid on that one. But we'll be able to price fall Little Shop of Horrors, which is Jack Nicholson's very first big starring role.
I've never seen that version of it. I've seen the 80s version.
Oh, the one with Rick Moranis? Yeah, I've never seen either one of them.
Kid.
I know the one with Rick Moranis. Wasn't that one like a musical? Yeah, look at that. Jack Nicholson's first motion picture performance right there.
We're going to price fall it down.
And we're going to price fall that one down to $1. It's in black and white. My guess would be somewhere in the mid 60s, I would guess.
At that point, they were doing black and white and color, right?
I would think so, yeah. I know that they did in the 40s. All the 40s movies were black and white, and very few of the movies were in color.
TV shows I used to watch when I was a kid that were oldies, they went from black and white on the early shows to color in the later ones.
Right. Here's the remake, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Be warned, it's alive. This is the one with Robert De Niro and Kenneth Bahakia.
Kenneth Branagh?
Yeah, I guess that's his name. Yeah. But I know this was a remake. This one came out in early 2000s or late 1990s.
Probably.
Yeah.
Based on the actors, that's what I would assume. I never saw it.
I never seen it either. I love the originals, and it's hard for me to watch the other ones. This is one that I never even heard of. It's called May. It says, one of the best films of the year. Be careful. She might just take your heart. It's got Angela Bettis, Jeremy Sisto, and Anna Freyes. Right there. Startling, compelling, and truly ordinary by Wes Craven gave it that right there. But just looks like a great movie to keep you up at night and give you great nightmares. Yeah, that one will give you nightmares for sure, I think. Here's My Bloody Valentine in 3D. Special 2-disc collection. Is that what the listing says?
With 3D glasses.
Let me make sure I got the 3D glasses in there. Yep, there's the 3D glasses right there that even say My Bloody Valentine in 3D in there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it might have the 2D version also. If not, I have another one that I can put up. Oh, that one just says with 3D glasses. Doesn't say with the 2D version. So that one's fine. Okay. Didn't sell anything. All right. My Soul to Take. Right here. My Soul to Take. It's got a slip sleeve, and it's in rough shape. The slip sleeve is in rough shape, but there it is right there. And stuff. But yeah, that slip sleeve is in rough shape. My Soul to Take, spine tingling and perfectly creepy. We're like almost halfway done now. Here's another one of Jack Nicholson too. This is The Terror and Night of the Living Dead, starring Dwayne Jones. That's in the black and white version right there. And then The Terror is also in a black and white version. An early, oh my gosh, Boris Karloff's in that one too, babe.
Wow.
Yeah, so Jack Nicholson did a movie with Boris Karloff. That would be great right there.
Crazy.
Yeah, I never even knew that they did that. I knew that his last performance was The Grinch. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated one. Yeah, he voiced the Grinch. Paranormal Activity: What Happens When You Sleep. One of the scariest at-home viewing experiences ever. Yeah,
I
he
never saw
voiced
that. I
it.
remember when it came out, it had a pretty big following.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, he voiced it. He didn't sing the song though. You know who actually sung the song of the You're Foul and Mr. Grinch? You know who sang that? The guy who voiced Tony the Tiger.
Oh, really?
Yep. The guy who did that. All right, this one is one that I know this one has a following too. Prom Night, unrated version, A Night to Die For. This is an old movie rental too.
Welcome
Preview.
everybody coming in late. If you see anything in the list that's still available that you want us to run or rerun, just let us know. We're happy to pop it on up there.
Yep. Otherwise, we're just running them in order, unless you guys want something. Let's put that back over stagger like that. Quarantine. Quite possibly the best horror film of this year. Quarantine. Scary as hell.
Well,
that's what it says. Scary
that
as
sums
hell.
it up.
Yep. Scary as hell. I'm trying to look see what year this one came out. 2009. 2009. Quarantine. So that one was quite possibly the best horror film of 2009. I don't think anybody owns this one. Saw. Widescreen. Danny Glover, Monica Parter, Gary Ewells. Saw will make your blood turn cold.
You know, I've actually never seen any of the Saw movies.
Neither. I've seen like partially of one, and that was it. They were like in a dungeon, and he had to cut his foot off in order to get out.
I just heard that it was just pure gore without the story. I like the story.
Right. All right. This is an exclusive bonus DVD ROM of Scream. This accompanied a box set would be my things, and it has the behind the scenes of the Scream plus some CD-ROM features right there, and it's just a little extra that I had laying around, so I threw it up in the sale.
I worked at Blockbuster when the first Scream movie came out, and I had to constantly get little 14-year-olds to get their parents' permission to rent it.
Oh, yeah.
That was like the movie that all the teens wanted, that they had to have permission.
The movie that starred what's her face in it? She was only in it for like 2 minutes.
Yes, Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, Drew Barrymore. It's like starring Drew Barrymore. She's in it for like 2 minutes, and then she dies. All right, here's Season of the Witch, Ron Perlman and Nicolas Cage. Season of the Witch. More or less, this is a medieval times, but it's got witches in it. So I ran it.
Why not?
Yep. Shaun of the Dead, one of our comedies in here. I think we have one other comedy in here. Yeah, I know we have at least one other comedy in here. Shaun of the Dead. A smash hit romantic comedy with zombies. That's just what I like. Tracy and I were just talking about it. That oh my gosh, we don't have anybody in here.
We still have some more pre-goods,
so. 5 seconds now. So we don't have anybody in here right now. At least it doesn't look like we have anybody in here right now. This is Shudder, not Stutter or Shutters. Shudders. And this one's based on a true story, it says. Or based on true events, I should say. Based on true events. All right, this one is Shutters. Unrated. A Blockbuster video. Blockbuster. Shudder. All right. The Breed. Wes Craven production. Michelle Rodriguez to Taryn Manning. They can smell your fear.
Taryn Manning was in Orange is the New Black.
Oh, is she? Mm-hmm. That one looks like one that would be good to watch right there. That one probably would freak me out though. I hate dog movies. I grew up with The Birds. And what's his name? Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
This one does have a pre-death.
All right, here's The Bride of Frankenstein, Warning the Monster Demands a Mate. It's a classic movie collection in black and white. This is one of the better Bride of Anything movies. Boris Karloff and The Bride of Frankenstein. Oh, there's nobody in here to bid Tara a kid up. Because he put on like a pretty big bids because he's not in the room.
Congrats, Koala Kid.
Yeah. The Craft Special Edition.
That was very like
There's
campy, but it was
very what?
like campy. Just
Yeah. Well, this one is probably more for preteens or something like that, you know. Trying to maybe hit in on the vampire stuff. What were those movies? What were the vampire movies that came out?
Twilight?
Yeah, Twilight.
It was before Twilight, but
was it?
Probably like more of a Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I gotcha. This is the Crazies. Fear Thy Neighbor. Oh, and it's got this little ticket on here too. That looks pretty cool. Film cut collectors,
cool.
thing and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The Crazies. We will get done with this pretty quickly now. The Evil Dead. We've had The Walking Dead, Dawn of the Dead, now The Evil Dead. Final Destination. This is not the 3D version yet.
All right.
I should have them in order too, so they should be going through fairly quickly.
All right, this is the Final Destination, not in 3D.
Okay. Right. The next one should be 3D with a lenticular thingamabob. That was landed in my brain. There it is. Final Destination 3D. Yes, see, I knew one of the 3D movies that includes the 2D version, and it comes with the glasses too. I don't know if the glasses are in there. Yep, glasses are in there for that one too. That's cool. I don't know if you have to have a 3D TV though for that. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I did run it.
The Glass House. Lily Sorbinski, Diane Lane, and Stellan Skarsgård. I think Skarsgård. Isn't that the guy that was in Thor?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, that's him right there. He played one of the professors in Thor.
Okay.
The Grudge. Not the director's cut. Now the director's cut.
Got it.
The Hills Have Eyes. Voices never share.
I saw that one and it was just a poor mess. It wasn't that interesting.
Never heard of it. Or I've never seen it, I should say. I know it was Wes Craven, though. The Hoarder. His collection is almost complete.
He's very creepy.
He does look good. The Innocents. Deborah Kern. Just saw her name somewhere. 2005, and it's in black and white. It looks like it.
Wow.
Yeah. Full screen, Spanish. Yeah, black and white. Oh, 1961.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she might have just passed away. That's why I recognize. I heard the name. The Messengers. Kirsten Stewart. Dylan McDermott. She was in Twilight. And I heard she's one of the worst actresses in Hollywood right now. Yeah, well, that's just what I heard. The Midnight Horror Collection, Road Trip to Hell. It's got The Cravings, Shattered, Hell's Highway, and Feeding Grounds. All gore movies, you can tell.
Yeah.
And you got a classic coming up next. The Omen. Julia Stiles live and Mia Farrow. This is the original. New generation of horror, and this one scared the bejesus out of me. The Ring. Full screen. Before you die, you see The Ring. wonder why there's nobody in the room.
I don't know.
We went from a whole bunch of people in the room to nobody.
Some people
not a whole
showed
bunch.
up all at once and then they left.
Well, left or the thing just went out.
Yeah.
The Ring 2, unrated version, widescreen. It's almost like our show froze.
Well, that one guy was having trouble.
Try to
Might
talk.
be whatnot.
Type in there. This is The Ring. Before you die, you see The Ring. This one is the widescreen version. Alrighty, let's see. Oops. Wow, hit the dang camera that time. I like him. He's cool. That one's got a pre-bid on it. Stephen King's The Shining 2-disc special edition.
Gonna start price falls.
On the Skeleton Key.
Congrats, Gen 13, if you are here or listen later.
Here's the Skeleton Key with Kate Hudson. Alrighty. We are wrapping it up, baby. We'll be done pretty soon. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning. Unrated and shocking for theaters. Or unrated, too shocking for theaters.
Guess that was like a reboot kind
I
of?
think so. I think they rebooted it twice, because if I'm not mistaken, Rob Zombie did it. Or no, he did Halloween, didn't he?
Oh, sure.
The Thing, John Carpenter's. That one's got a pre-bid, doesn't it?
Nope.
Nope, okay. I don't think we have any more pre-bids then. Oh, yeah, we do.
At least one.
Taylor Tark of Terror,
Yeah, I remember
Trio
that
of
one.
Terror, those two both have a pre-bid. All right, here we go with The Watcher. James Spader, Marissa Tomei, Keanu Reeves, set Thriller. A superb thriller, widescreen. I've never seen it. I'd like to, because I like James Spader.
I like Keanu Reeves too, actually.
Marissa Tomei's not too bad either.
No.
The Wicker Man, Nicolas Cage. Includes shocking alternate endings not seen in theaters. And another blockbuster. All right, Trailer Park of Terror, unrated.
That's awesome.
I know, doesn't it look cool as hell? That one just looks great to me. Trailer Park of Terror.
Congrats, Gen
Look at the back.
13. Oh, wow, that is awesome. I feel like we were at the Trailer Park of Terror that one time.
I'm pretty sure we were. 3 classic horrors on one DVD, Trio of Terror, Night of the Living Dead, Nostradamus, Netrofutu, and House on Haunted Hill. And these are all like almost in 1930s.
Congrats again, Gen 13. We'll do a price fall on this next one.
Oh, Walking the Dead. Not The Walking Dead, but Walking the Dead. Sometimes You Love Has a Life of Its Own. I don't even know if this is not one of the most powerful romances in recent years. It's probably not even a horror. A true love story. Oh, wow. No, how I messed that one up there pretty good.
He's
All
not
right.
dead.
Yeah, no doubt. White Noise 2. We got 4 left, baby, and then we're done. Then I gotta take all of those that I sold off of my other site.
Right.
White Noise, Michael Keaton. Was he in the first one? No. But he's in the second one.
Huh. So this is 2?
No, this is 1.
Oh, okay.
Welcome there, Mr. Popular. If you want us to run anything on the list, just let me know. Otherwise, we are pretty much just about to wrap it up. We got about 3 more DVDs to go. Wishmaster 2, Evil Never Dies, DVD double feature.
I was actually a little surprised that one didn't get any interest on it.
Oh, it looks like a pretty cool movie.
I don't remember the original.
I think I saw the Wishmaster.
Yeah, I did too. Never saw the sequel, but
Did you run that one?
I did.
Okay. And then Wrong Turn. I know they made about 6 of those movies.
Yeah.
And at one time, I had all of them.
I think I saw the original and none after that.
I think that was the original.
Yeah.
All right, last one, Zombieland. Superbad meets Shaun of the Dead. I love this movie right here.
I enjoyed Zombieland too.
Zombieland is amazing. They did another one too. A Zombieland 2. Okay, we have now run through everything that is in our list. So if there's anything that anybody would like to see or for me to run again, there are 68, it looks like. 68 items in the list. So go ahead and speak up now. All right, you didn't. Y'all have a great super night here on Whatnot.